Uh, more money, more problems. When
Hmm.
y'all hear people say more money, more problems.
That song kind of alright too.
How does wealth burden people? Think about this. How does wealth burden people? Because there's a lot of people, you always hear they be like, yo, they get a lot of money. Motherfuckers be stressing. It seemed like they was going through life better when they were broke.
Yep. Yeah,
They
you're right
mess
about
around and
that.
got some money. Life became very, very hard. So they say more money, more problems. What y'all think? How does wealth burden some people?
That can be up to the person because like when you get money, a lot of people start coming out the woodworks. A lot of people, especially when they finally get money, like, hey, what's up, big cuz or bruh and all that. Like, yo, then they start telling you your problems like my light bill past due, I need some money. And like I said, if you got that good heart, like Matt was saying, like you just a nurturing person, you're like, shit, all right, now let me help you out. I want my money back now. They take your money and don't never get that shit back. And that can be a burden. Like, it all depends. Like, and we had this conversation. Like, if I get money, I mean, I done had money, don't lost money, had money, and lost money. But I guarantee you this time, if I ever get a load of money this time, I know what to do with it. Don't come to me with your problem because you had your problem before you know I had money. Why you coming to me now? Why you couldn't figure out before I got money? You waiting for me to help you? I just had to learn a certain skill or do something in my business to earn this money. I earned this. You ain't about to take it this time. I guarantee you, I know what to do with it.
Yo, Matt, man, what you think, man? More money, more problems, man. How do wealth, man, burden some people, man?
People getting wealth too early or getting wealth and not being very knowledgeable of what to do with wealth. You know, we typically see this happen. It could be any age, but we typically see this happen with people who they got the money too early, or they didn't do that much to get the money. Like when they hit the lottery or something. 'Cause when you don't work for the money, you treat it differently than if you actually had that long climb to get it as well. So getting it too early or getting it like by luck is in everything, but getting it where it's like just a random chance draw also can make you not value it as much. And like I said, being not being not being financially literate in order to operate with money, because a lot of people they overspend or they end up having more of a burden having more money, like how you said, than not having the money. Because I was just talking to this dude actually when I've been doing the door knocking thing, and he was saying about an employee who his whole life was making $15 an hour. He got him a job, the little hot shot truck driving jobs where you try to pick up trucks, and he worked for like a timber company. And now he making like over six figures. But when they got a house, when they got $100,000 truck, you say, why would you get $100,000 truck? When they got a big house, when they got a young girl, and now every day he come to work, he's stressing, having issues, having problems. How I got to make more money. I got to make more money. So people get into over their head because they can't control the emotion. They get excited, finally making a certain amount of money, and they just want to get everything that they never been able to get. So that's that like emotional intelligence you got to have. And then also, like I agree with Josh, the family members not being able to detach, having a big heart, wanting to do for everybody, and that's the worst person that can get money is the person that wants to help everybody. That person typically always falls. They always drop because they don't know when to say no. They overextend them. They overextend themselves. They worry about other people more than they worry about themselves. And you get that person a lot of money, they typically falter from it. So those are a few things I think that money can definitely burden you. And also, like how when we talk about the responsibility, the first question you kind of leadership that you brought up. When you have a lot of money and you also take on a lot more burdens of other people as well. So that's what I say about that.
Cool. Mike, man, more money, more problems, man. How do this wealth, man, sometimes burden people, man?
Um, I guess you could say it's only gonna be like really like finances. Like people now they know you got this, they come to you with their problems, and it's crazy. Like now, like it never been like talks. You know what I'm saying? We talk and really money ever come up like that. Now you figure like, all right, let me have like, all right, let's say a few thousand. You know what I'm saying? Now damn, I'm afraid to pick up the phone because every time you call, no, you always asking me for something. It'd be like, well, dog, now you kind of don't want to get them phone calls and, just be like, because you already know what it's about. And now, that's stressing you out because, like, damn, we went from a situation like we just talking and cool and stuff to now you only calling them about for money. So now I got to be stressed out, like, going all over the thing what Josh said, talking about now, pay my money back and stuff, man. Now you gotta worry about this and that can probably ruin money. That can like ruin the relationship between you and that person. It don't matter who it is. It could be friends, family, and you go that way with family. It don't matter about if you was lending somebody out in the streets some money too. You gonna go worse. So yeah, that's about it.
And I think too, one more thing I want to add. I think too, people don't realize that keeping money is harder than getting money as well, and a lot more whether we want to call it, demons or people out the woodwork or whatever. Way more people are coming to take what you got than you had as far as when you were broke. Nobody worries about when you were broke. I hear a lot of people say when they got money, the same way it ain't just family members. It ain't just people that don't like you. There's banks, there's business people, there's accountants that you may want to hire. You have to manage more. There's a lot of people that are after what you got, and you have to really be able to detach and, like I said, be able to make smarter decisions. So your decision making process has to become better when you making money, especially if people know you got money as well.
So what you just chimed in was the exact same angle that I was going to actually approach that with. I was going to say, yo, who can you trust? You know what I'm saying? Like when you start getting into the realm of certain people who like looking for the investments or certain stuff like that, they coming in, they trying to find all kind of ways to take your money from you. Yep. Even from the aspect of like, say you already got the money and you feel secure. Now you trying to find a woman. You don't know who you can trust. You don't know if this woman here for your money. You don't know if she even really like you like that. You don't know why this woman here. Now she might just be with you because she see a nice lick. You don't know. She might be trying to get pregnant by you just so she can make you pay up. Like you just don't know. Like who can you trust when you get to the status? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what is waiting for you, for future relationships, business, you know what I'm saying? Even friends, depending on the background y'all come from, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know.
And most people when they get money, they use that example of family members coming out the woodwork, but accountants come out, lawyers come out, attorneys come out, people that want you to invest come out. You get a certain amount of money, you start getting calls from people from all walks of life that you never heard from before. Especially if we talk about like the millions of dollars, you get a lot of calls from that, because you lose it. Also, when you get that much money, you are losing money every day if you put it in a savings account. So you kind of have to have an idea of what I need to do with it. So